morning, good evening, good afternoon. It really all depends on what side of the world you're on, considering that this is your most favorite international trade room where we've learned how to take pips out of the market using the football strategy. Okay, and so this is going to be every Friday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you go and set your alarms because there's a lot of value that's dropped for free in this class every Friday. So welcome to all of you who have came, and I'm so glad that you took some time out today just to come check us out. This class is being sponsored by ChartFlix. ChartFlix is a forex and binary mentorship where we've learned how to successfully beat the market. Okay. Now we don't practice with any live money. We don't associate ourselves with any guarantees. Okay. Past profits don't guarantee future results. Never trade with money you cannot afford to lose. If you just happen to be on your cell phone, do yourself a favor, turn it sideways so you'll get a clear view of what it is we're about to go over with you today. Today, we're just going to go over ChartFlix. We'll go over the Agimat. Most of you all are here that are watching live on YouTube. Those of you who are live right now in the Zoom room, you're here because you bought this Agimat. We're going to go over that. We'll go over the football strategy and give you a free trial to our platform, and hopefully you will take it from there. So I want to just first pause, as I always do, and say thank you to all of our current subscribers. We started in May. Since May, we've had over 70 plus people who've joined our mentorship, and they've been using the Agimat. They've been using the free indicators. They've also been using the different strategies that we have inside of ChartFlix. So thank you to all of you who are making this platform grow internationally. We really appreciate that. Okay. Now, just before we get into the Agimat, because I know that's why most of you all are watching the YouTube video, go ahead, do me a favor, like this video, share it, and subscribe to this channel. We give a lot of information, but I just wanted to take a quick look at the ChartFlix. This is what our subscribers get. They have on-demand classes where we have built a lot of education where they can go straight in, and we currently have 4 seasons in ChartFlix where you have all of these videos, at least an hour each, that are teaching you principles on how to trade, how to use head and shoulder patterns, how to use the Agimat, how to use all these different strategies. This platform is amazing. It's very inexpensive compared to our competitors. It's $300 a month and $500 a month. We're not even that much. We're like $49.99, and you can cancel whenever you like. So that's on demand. You can learn on demand, literally from your cell phone. You can learn on demand. And those of you who already know how to trade and you're not a beginner, this is what I know you're going to like. I'll show you this, and then we'll go ahead and go to the strategies. We have a trading strategy tab where you can come straight in and go straight to all of our strategies and look at what we have here. We have the football strategy, the full football strategy. We have the 75 dive and thrive. It's a new pending order strategy. We have binary. We do binary trading as well. So that strategy's there. Our GBP breakout. And look at what we have here for all of you who are here because of the Agimat. We have the Agimat 2018 and 2020. With inside of this tab, you're going to have a few different classes, a few different videos to show you how to properly use that Agimat. So I thought I'd show you guys that. But this is a great platform, and we're evolving, and I'm really proud of what it is we're getting ready to do as far as we're making it very affordable for people to learn how to trade Forex and binary. And of course, if you have that Agimat, you know, you really want to learn how to use it. And I understand because I was there, and we're about to go into that right now. So when I bought the Agimat back maybe about 15 months ago, I was searching for a way to learn how to trade or something that would give me a good entry. I was searching for it. And I had the Agimat, and I'll be honest with you, like most of you who have the Agimat, you found yourself losing more trades than you won. And I'm going to tell you why. Because your entries got in when the price was reversing, okay? And what I started to figure out with the Agimat is these certain lines that were on the chart, I didn't know what they were when I first got the Agimat. okay? Because the owner and the creator of the Agimat tells you to pay attention to this is your strong signal. I'm sorry, this is your weak signal right here. And then you'll get a arrow. And once the arrow points, that's your strong signal. And once the blue candle closes above this Amway line, like Dr. Lee says, then you get into trade. And I started to do that. And as soon as now listen, you can type in the comment if you want, but doesn't it seem like as soon as you get in for the confirmation, the price would go the other way? I'm not the only one that has the Agimat. I know that for a fact. And so I began to say something's not right, but I began to stay focused and consistent and look at how the price would go to these lines and they would pause. They would go to the lines and they would pause. They would go to the lines and they would pause, and they would go back to each of these lines, and there'd be all kind of movement that was going on. And I started to say, what are these lines? And I ended up finding out it's the quarter point. And so I was like, I didn't do much research because I knew Dennis was coming out with the 2020 version. This is the 2018 version, right? Then the 2020 version came out. So he changed it up to where now you get in when you see the blue, when the, what is this, the consensus line turned blue, and this was your strong arrow, you go at it. I still was having more problems with it. But if you look at the difference between this screenshot and this screenshot, this one only has 2 lines. These have 4 lines. So what the 2020 version, he took away the 25 and the 75 pip line. He took it away, okay? And I didn't like it. So I went back to the 2020 version. And when going back to the 2020 version, I was able to see that these are minor quarter points that he had on the chart. It was the best thing that ever happened to my trading career. I stopped looking for the signals that the machine was giving me and started to use price action around these zones. And it has birthed so many different trading styles, so many different strategies. In mine, it's birthed the football strategy. Let me go and tell you this. If you never joined the mentorship, if you never come into another Zoom training, I want you to understand this. At any given time when you're trading foreign exchange, the market is only trying to do one of 2 things. It's trying to move from 1-to-1 line, that's from the 100 pip line to the next. That's what it's trying to do. And it doesn't matter what pair it is. They're just trying to complete a 100 pip move. And I don't care if it's the GBP versus the JPY. It could be the Euro versus the USD. It could be the AUD versus USD. None of that matters. What matters is the bulls versus the bears. And in my trading career, what I've learned to do is to look at the trading on the Agimat or even the free indicators that we have. I've learned to look at it as a football game, okay? And so today in specific, I'm going to show you how we play football. Now you see a football field is right before us, but I'm going to skip ahead 1 slide. This is an actual picture of the Agimat. This is an actual picture of the Agimat. But what I've done is I've drew a football stadium around it. I put here, you can see I clearly put here my field goals. I got my 100 line, my 25, my 50, my 75, and my 100, okay? Today, we're gonna go over the 50 pip fumble, okay? This is what I want you to know. Every time the market starts at a 100 line, be it, let's just say this is GBP JPY, and let's just say that this line, the price is actually 133.000. That's a 100 pip line. Once the 100 pip line is broken, the bulls are only trying to complete one thing. They want to get the price from this line to this line to get a touchdown. That's football. But we're going to go over the strategy of the 50 pip pullback. Now, there's 4 strategies that we use. I'll just show you one today because I don't have a lot of time. And besides, the YouTube viewers don't like long videos. If you want long videos and details, join the mentorship. We'll go over the full strategy. However, so the price starts here and it goes up 25, 50 pips. Look what happens at 50 pips. It immediately pulls back. Now, watch this. Pay attention to this. If you wait on this signal from the Agimat, you don't get in until right here. So this is where the Agimat is telling you to sell. Look what happens when you sell. the price goes back up to the 50. What we've learned is if you wait till it gets to the 50, there's a high probability that that price is going to pull back once it goes 50 pips. From here to here is a 50 pip move. And then it goes back to that 50 pip line and it pulls back. It goes to that 50 pip line and pulls back again. So those of you who have the Agimat, congratulations, you made a great decision. But if you're making your trade decisions off of waiting on the box and the confirmation of the Amway and the Maxwell equation, you're going to continue to be in drawdown and possibly even lose the majority of your trades. Now, as I was saying, let me go back to the other slide before this. When I'm looking at my chart, I look at it as a football field. I know the bulls push the market up. The bulls push the market up. And when they get to that 50 pip line, for whatever reason, there's a fumble that happens. And the bears typically will stop them around this area, get the ball, and pull it back at least 20 to 25 pips. That happens more time than not. If you want to leave the room and go check out your chart, go look at it, go, come back. We'll be here for about 15 more minutes. Go look and see. You will see that every time the price moves 50 pips, there's a high probability that there's some type of resistance, there's some type of stoppage. And what do you do as a trader? If you know this, watch this. You're able to be sitting right there saying, I know what you're about to do. You can place your sell order going in the opposite direction. And if you want to go with the trend, guess what you could do? If it pulls back 25 pips, you can now place a buy trade here and let the price continue going this way. And then boom, you get your touchdown. Now that's just a pure example of what it is, of how we look at the market. We got a lot of successful traders. I have traders that I've been mentoring since January of the beginning of this year. Traders that have been trading 20 years, never knew this, never figured this out. And it's turned them into master traders because it's not hard. If you can count to 100, you can be a successful trader. Now you need these quarter points on your chart, okay? Now, this is an example of one of the trades that the ChartFlix family took. We also offer signal services where you can earn while you learn. So let's just say you're new, or let's just say you may not even be new. We send out signals daily where you can have an opportunity to take trades. And we don't do a lot of market execution trades. We do pending trades. So that means you'll get the information. You can type it into your terminal. You can type it into your phone, whatever device you like, and you can make money. I think this week we're probably up at least 150 pips, probably more than that. I got to go and count it. We'll have the final pip count by the end of today. And of course, with the members, we'll discuss that on Sunday. But I thought it not robbery to take a moment just to show you a prediction that we made on our Tuesday class, okay? So I'll be right back, and then we're going to go to the live charts, and we may even see if we can take some trades. Just hold on 1 second. Let's check this out. Second leg off the W, just to touch 131. We'll get it coming back. Pull, go. It's going to hit our order, boom, right there. And what's going to happen is once it hits our order, it's going to remember, wait a minute, that's that 75 dive that Marcus came up with. And it's going to give us TP1 or maybe even TP2. Now with USDB, now let's rewind that back just 1 second so we can freeze it, okay? We'll freeze it there. This was an actual pending order. What that means is, as a member of ChartFlix, there's a strategy that we have that's not defeated. It's not defeated. Now, do we win every trade? No, we actually lost 2, but we've recovered all of our losses because of the amount of pips that we got in the other trades. So I'm not going to tell you that we don't lose trades, because that's impossible. We actually know how to lose over here. We turn them into lessons. But let me just show you this. On Tuesday, during our live class for all of our subscribers, this is considered, I'm sorry, let me change that color. We didn't get to that. I'm gonna show it to you. This is called the 25 pip U-turn. Okay, what is a 25 pip U-turn? Let me show you. Over here, I know it's hard to see, but this is a 100 pip line on USD CAD, which is the USD Canadian dollar. Whenever the price goes 25 pips up, because you know we were just talking about the 50 pip pullback. The 50 pip pullback would be if the price goes up here, right? Whenever the price does not close above the 25 pip line, you get a U-turn. And it goes back to what I like to call the other green line. And that's exactly what it did. Now, this strategy is amazing because typically we would have to be sitting there waiting on it to happen. But what we did was we looked to the left side of the screen, because this is where we were on Tuesday, right here. This was us on Tuesday when we did our live class with our subscribers. We looked at this, how the price fell from this zone. And we said, more than likely, one of Marcus's football strategies is going to play out at this zone. And you could see clearly, I drew it over here, that was the zone, that it was going to come and do the W. Now, let's take a look at how I drew the future. Over here, you see how I drew the W was going to be like that? Do you not see I drew the exact same price action? Why was I able to do that? Because the Agimat has shown me these lines keep doing the same thing. It's a rerun. It's a rerun. So I drew exactly what's going to happen. That was going to come up here. Now, I was wrong on the retest here. Yes, I was wrong there. But when it came to this zone, it dropped 50. It actually dropped more than 50 pips. But this, I knew it was going to drop at least 50 pips using the U-turn strategy. So shout out to ChartFlix, we earning and learning. I'll be honest with you. There is a gentleman who I had a conversation with who came for 1 month. And he said, listen, Marcus, I got all I needed. I paid my 1 month subscription. He's now gone. He's going to give me a testimonial on what has happened, because once people come, they come for two reasons. They come to learn and earn. And then some people come for the community, because we have a community of traders. We have a list of educators. I have 2 other educators, and we're grooming others that will have the opportunity to possibly teach in the future. So we have a full community. We have a Telegram group where we have fun. We talk. They come for those reasons. But the point that I was making is he's gone. He's like, listen, I'll be back once I'm ready for binary. But he got enough information in 1 month to say, I just needed to test it out 1 month. And he learned my strategy. And he's like, I appreciate it. You've changed my life. So, but I wanted to just let you know that within the football strategy, I showed you the 50 pip fumble. That's what that was here, the 50 pip fumble. That's what we went over. But in the video, it was the 25 pip U-turn. That's the trade that we took that I just showed you. But as you can see, there are 4. There's a touchdown, there's a 75 pip interception, and of course the 50 pip fumble, which is the one that happens more times than not. And then you have the 25 pip U-turn. These are the 4 rules. If you're interested in learning the full strategy, listen, come on over to ChartFlix. Like I've already showed you, we have so much value. We have other strategies. ChartFlix is going to be the next big thing, okay? Now let's go to the live chart really fast, and let's just see if we can see some opportunities. Possibly we may can get a trade in. Now it is Friday, and we know how Fridays are. So I could go and give you, so I just sent a message to my team, right? So I'm going to show you this. I'm going to show you how good we are. Okay, we had a pending order sitting right here. I sent that trade out yesterday. Let's go to the paid for ChartFlix. Yesterday, I set a pending order, watch this, for 1.326. That was yesterday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I saw what was getting ready to happen. Now, we didn't get in this trade, unfortunately, okay? This is where I told my team to put their pending order. I told them to put it right here, Okay, so this is where I was yesterday. This is me yesterday as the as the signal giver. I saw what was getting ready to happen. Okay, so I told the team, put your pending order at this line. Okay, because the one thing I've learned is I've been trying to get the best price, the highest price, because I don't like drawdown. Okay, and the thing I like about these pending orders is you can pick your price. You don't have to sit there and wait and wonder if it's going to get. You could say, if it doesn't give me my price, I don't get in the trade. That's what I like about the pending orders. So we set the pending order, and look what happened during the Asian session. Literally within pips, it almost grabbed our order. No, now it didn't. Let's clear that up. I want to make it clear. We didn't get in this trade because I want you to pay attention. Literally about 2 pips away, we would have got this trade. It would have hit TP1, TP2, and TP3. Now, why am I taking time to show you this? Because we don't really lose a lot of trades because we use the data of the quarter theory, we use the data of the football strategy, and we use the retest of another zone. So I'm telling you guys, I'm really loving what it is we're doing over here in ChartFlix. Now, this video can't be much longer. So here's what I'm going to do. We do have some visitors, and I know YouTube don't like long videos. So what I want to do is I'm actually going to go over here and set it to where you guys can unmute yourself if you have a question. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set it so you guys can unmute yourself if you have a question, because what I want to do is I want to give you an opportunity to ask me, as the creator of this platform, very inexpensive. You're talking about $49.99 a month, and we literally, people are coming, learning simple strategies. And not to mind you, I gotta let you guys know this too. While I got you unmuted, I'm gonna go ahead and we gotta bring this up. We gotta bring this up. We got to bring this up. Wait, let me go over here. Let me go over here. Yeah. We got to bring this up. And this for YouTube too. This for the YouTube junkie who's trying to figure out how to expand your portfolio. I am happy to announce that I have moved my football strategy to binary. And when I tell you this binary strategy is getting ready to shut it down, it's getting ready to shut it down, okay? I will be doing a world premiere on ChartFlix on the 30th, which is not this coming Sunday, but the last Sunday of the month. Bring your popcorn, bring now here's the thing. I will be letting you peek on the 30th because I won't be able to show the full, because there's indicators and all this kind of stuff. We're going to use one session of it. You're going to want to be a part of that, okay? You're going to want to, trust me. Those of you who are interested in binary, you're going to want to be a part of this. You're going to want to be a part of this. Now, if you ain't interested in binary, you like, whatever. But if you're interested in binary, you're going to want to be there. Yes, I'm sorry. And I didn't mention that, Kelton. How much is a one-on-one mentorship? So guess what? You get one-on-one mentorship with me when you join. When you decide to join, you get the one-on-one mentorship, okay? And that's for 30 minutes. But here's the thing. I only have about 40 active subscribers. And so I don't have a lot of one-on-ones. So even if you've had your one-on-one that comes with your subscription, if I have open slots, which I often do, you can get another one-on-one, okay? I don't want to put my foot in my mouth and say unlimited one-on-ones, but literally, if I don't have anything to do, I love teaching. I love teaching. I love showing people how easy it is. And this is what I told God. I said, if you ever make this easy, if you ever show me this, I told God, with tears in my eyes. I remember the day, I ain't even gonna play the video. I remember telling God, if you showed me how to use these markets, I would go back and tell everybody, la-de-da-de everybody. So I really enjoy teaching. I really enjoy educating people on how the market is used, because I'm gonna be honest with you, it was the Agimat. I really have to thank Dennis. Okay, you say you're sold. Okay, you know what? I'm not even prepared for you to be sold. Like, I don't even have my link. Let me go get my link so you can be sold. Let me see. Where's my link at? That's weird. I don't even have it. Wait, I can go get it. That's weird. I got my, yeah, send it to me, Shay. My wife got it. Any other questions? Let me see, because I gotta cut this YouTube video. How long we been going? We've been going since 25. So 25, 50, that's a long video. So listen, I'm gonna cut the video for YouTube, okay? So YouTube, listen, there are gonna be some links in the description where you can come join our free Telegram, okay? Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you want to join the mentorship, there'll be a link there as well. If you want to test it out for free, you just simply go to chartflix.net. Just go to chartflix.net and you'll be able to join it. And I'll show you that real quick, YouTube, just before you go, because I'm gonna talk to the people that came to the live session. So we got chartflix.net. Once you go to chartflix.net, okay, that's free to everybody. There's a free trial member area. This is where you can go in. A few of our classes are in there. If you're new to trading, this is going to give you all the information you need to learn how to start your career, your trading career. The basics, joining Telegram group, Zoom, demo accounts, babypips.com, all of that, okay? So YouTube, all of that information is going to be below. So we'll stop the video here. I'll be back every Friday. If you're watching this on YouTube, every Friday, I'm going to do this presentation, okay? Every Friday. So join the Telegram group so you can get a copy of that. So YouTube, smash that like button, subscribe, comment. Thank you so much, YouTube. I'll see you later, okay? Okay, so